When Emmett was born, we tried to latch him, and he didn't really want to latch. He ended up spitting up and shaking, and the spit up came out of his nose and his mouth, and we had to call in a bunch of nurses, to where the nurses took him back, and he was seen by a lot of specialists, a lot of pediatricians, and he was gone. He was gone for about an hour or two before they finally came in and asked to see us by ourselves, and basically broke it down to us that he had a cleft palate. We definitely had speech concerns. Eating was a big thing. He did not gain weight correctly the first couple of weeks to first couple of months. We went in weekly for weight checks. He had to use a special bottle. We were told that he wasn't able to use sippy cups, wasn't going to be able to nurse. When he ate, it would come out of his nose. Couldn't use a straw. And the way they described it is it would be like us without cleft palates drinking out of a broken straw. Sleep apnea is a big thing with cleft palates, so we did 5 or 6 sleep studies. We went every couple of months. We did a sleep study. He'd fail a sleep study. They'd want us to come in for a sleep study. I had done the first 5 or 6 of them, and my husband decided he was going to do the next one. Emmett went in for a normal sleep study like he had done 5 or 6 times before. And around 6:30 in the morning, I'd say, I got a phone call that Emmett was unresponsive and had a 35-minute seizure.
That was a little scary. I think we were just in shock that it was so long.
Personally, I've had them, so it was a lot scary for me because I know the limitations I had.
Emmett was supposed to have an MRI done, but Emmett had broken out 102 fever, so we couldn't sedate him to put him in through an MRI. So we had one scheduled out, and Corona hit, so we got pushed back, and then pushed back again. We finally got a MRI done. An hour later on our way home, I got a phone call from a doctor asking if it was an okay time to talk, and I told him that we were on our way home, so he asked me if I could pull over to talk to him. Emmett has what appears to be tuberous sclerosis. Tuberous sclerosis is where you basically just grow tumors all over your body.
It was scary knowing that he has little tumors in his brain, that some of them will probably be inoperable and that could cause damage to any part of his body at any time. That's a little scary because there's a lot of unknowns there.
I was definitely devastated. I could feel everything inside of me shatter. It was one of those things where I felt that everything that could be going wrong was going wrong. Emmett is probably by far the most resilient child I've ever met. Me and my husband say all the time that if it was to be any child to go through this, Emmett would be that child, because he's had 3 surgeries now. We go see a doctor at least once or twice a month. He just acts like it's normal. It doesn't even faze him. If anything, he kind of lifts us up.
I think everything they said he couldn't do, he's proven that he could.
Drink out of a straw, drink out of a sippy cup, all that stuff. He just, no problem.
Yeah, he's already shown that he can he's doing things he shouldn't be doing, so.
Emmett is wild.
Emmett is a walking ball of energy.
Very calm in a weird way. If someone doesn't want to play with him, he's not going to sit there and try to force someone to play with him. He's just going to go play on his own. I don't think I've ever met a person that doesn't tell us how much they love Emmett and how much Emmett is their favorite in some sort of way. He's just a very loving child. He's always happy. He's always smiling. He's always laughing. He's always trying to do something to make someone else laugh. If you're upset, he's gonna make sure that you're not upset. He's a very good big brother. Loves his sister, loves his big brother. He's just very loving and kind and wild, all put in one. But it's all like in a good way. Like, if I had to choose something to change about Emmett, I don't think I could find a single thing that we would wish differently. He just fits. He's almost like the glue. It was the one thing that we were missing, even though we didn't know we were missing it.